Hello friends, welcome to our channel CBSE English, the topper's choice. In today's video, we are going to discuss class 12th, 6th poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. At the beginning, we'll discuss about the poet of this poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. The poet of this poem is Adrienne Rich. Adrienne Rich was born in 1929 in Baltimore, Maryland, United States of America. She is widely known for her involvement in contemporary women's movement as a poet and theorist. She has published 19 volumes of poetry, 3 collections of essays, and other writings. A strong resistance to racism and militarism echoes through her work. The poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers addresses the constraints of married life a woman experiences. Introduction to this poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Aunt Jennifer's Tigers is a 1951 poem by American poet Adrienne Rich. It appeared in her first published book of poems, A Change of World. Told from the perspective of an anonymous speaker, the poem describes a woman, Aunt Jennifer, who crafts vibrant tapestry panels depicting tigers to escape mentally, at least her unhappy marriage. Written at a time when divorce was unacceptable, the poem criticizes the traditional institution of marriage, suggesting that it oppresses women. Theme of this poem. The theme of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers by Adrienne Rich is how the power of the patriarchy controls women's forms but not their minds. The poem makes this point by presenting the wild, interesting, powerful tigers embroidered by Aunt Jennifer and contrasting them with Aunt Jennifer, the oppressed wife. The poem deals with the pathetic condition of married women all over the world. Aunt Jennifer is a symbol of all married women who are suffering at the oppressive hands of a patriarchal society. Poem nutshell. This poem depicts Aunt Jennifer's desires and her dream and the real picture of Aunt Jennifer's life. Now we'll discuss symbols used in this poem. Aunt Jennifer represents women all over the world wedged under the tyrannical hand of a patriarchal society. Aunt Jennifer's tigers symbolize her dreams and desires of being powerful, fearless, decisive, and liberated. The wedding band signifies the patriarchal society where the command is defined as masculine. Uncle denotes the oppressor. Aunt Jennifer's hands represent the reality of her life. Now we'll discuss the summary of this poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. The first stanza describes Aunt Jennifer's tigers. These tigers have been made by Aunt Jennifer on the tapestry. Though unreal, they are described as bright, crystalline animals that prance around their world of green, that is, forest. These tigers are certain of who they are and what they want. They represent fearlessness, assertion, and power. These are the qualities which Aunt Jennifer lacks. In fact, these tigers symbolize the men who dominate human society. The second stanza describes Aunt Jennifer and her creative skills. She is doing needlework on a panel and making tigers. Her fingers flutter because of the burden of operation that she has on her. The poet tells about the metaphorical weight of Aunt Jennifer's wedding band and implies that her marriage was unhappy and prevented her from living a life that she wanted. Uncle's wedding band represents the patriarchal society in which she lived. In fact, Aunt Jennifer seems to live her desires of being confident and fearless through the tigers she is making. The last stanza of the poem takes a morbid turn. It describes what would happen when Aunt Jennifer is dead. Her hands will be terrified with the massive weight of Uncle's wedding band. It is evident here that even in her death, she would not win the battle against masculine domination. Even death will not free Aunt Jennifer from her ordeals. The tigers she had made would continue to look proud and unafraid. The poem deals with the women's struggle against oppression, rebellion, and a patriarchal society. Literary devices used in this poem. Talking about the first stanza, the rhyming scheme of first stanza is AABB. That is, first line rhymes with second and third line rhymes with fourth. Here, the figure of speech is used anaphora and metaphor. Anaphora in the sense use of same word in two consecutive lines. That is, here in this first stanza, they do not and they pace in. In the same stanza, metaphor, this figure of speech is used. Use of topaz to describe the yellow color of tigers, that is bright topaz. Second stanza. The rhyming scheme of second stanza is also same, that is AABB, means first line rhymes with second line and third line rhymes with fourth line. Here in second stanza, alliteration, this figure of speech is used. F sound is repeated in finger fluttering. Third stanza, the rhyming scheme of third stanza is also same, that is AABB, means first line rhymes with second and third line rhymes with fourth. Here also alliteration, this figure of speech is used. P, this sound is repeated in prancing proud. Now we'll discuss the main points of this poem. The poet is talking about a lady whom she addresses as Aunt Jennifer. She is embroidering a piece of cloth. It could be a tablecloth or a wall hanging. The pattern shows tigers who are moving and jumping around all over the fabric. They are bright yellow in color, like the color of the topaz stone. Use of metaphor. The dense green forest background is their home. They are the proud and fearless citizens of the forest. Here is a contrast between Aunt Jennifer and her tigers. The tigers are fearless, but this lady who is embroidering them is not so. The tigers look elegant, shining, and full of the gentleman's grace. The lady's fingers are trembling with the fear of her husband. She is pursuing her hobby in her free time, but probably she is still afraid of her husband who could scold her. Her fingers are so tired of working endlessly all her life. The needle is also heavy for her to pull out of the cloth. The words Uncle's wedding band, as the band was bought by her husband, it is his till today. The lady is dependent on her husband. She is still burdened by the weight of the ring. Weight means the encirclement or trapping that has fallen upon her by getting married to him. She has been burdened by the obligations of married life, has become the man's property. She has been living a demanding life due to which she has worn out in her old age. Her wish to live a free, fearless life is indicated by her choice of design, that is tigers. It shows her innermost desire of being strong, fearless, which has been overpowered by her husband. Probably her ordeal will end upon her death. Her frightened, shaking fingers will be put to rest. But still, even after death, the ring shall remain on her hand. That is, her husband's rule over her is not yet over. After her death, her desire of freedom and fearlessness shall remain alive in these tigers which she has embroidered. So dear friends, if you have liked this video, please click on like, subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon to get more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching.